Seems all the other knights already have their hands full. What's the hurry? Ha!
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port! Wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine! Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines! Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do! What do you think? Good idea! Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point. Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality. Whatever. To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't help.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened.
Really? Like a real trial?
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberate. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that?
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say, and as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolute, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine...
You're a trees? Is it some kind of machine, too? Wait,
Oh, that's...
In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a
No.
That's right.
Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Arc...
Yeah.
Hang on. This is still...
Yes.
Come on.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro... But Who knows how long making it up? Hey! What are you looking over there for? Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her. Hello there.
Huh?
Oh, okay then.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids.
You're pointing at the sea. Wait,
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memory. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. But now, the waters... it won't...
Ah, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
oh,
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our... allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be
nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon. We were just talking with your sister.
I see.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too tall.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water...
Oh, that. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that... Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment.
Did all the introductions earlier not...
Hello, traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a hand?
Please, don't...
Oh! No, by the way, we were just getting ready to go to the opera house.
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. Please, follow me. You said you were going to see Lady Farina?
So, she's the high...
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't... As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, of course. Seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few... But the Hydro Archon's entrance was Miss Hydro Archon?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and...
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps...
Is she...
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina. Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde?
Hey, what's all the commotion?
Oh, of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are...
Ooh, I've got to see this.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators, you may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that the...
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Are you not afraid? Might I remind...
What are you trying to do, Traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few... Unfortunately, people nowadays...
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their own.
You see. Then, as the god...
Oh,
Right. This is Fontaine, after all.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court?
Oh, according to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying object.
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong.
You call that obvious? What kind of...
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objection...
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil. I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition.
You tell her, Linny! Finally, someone who's not crazy.
Ah, great magician, Linny.
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should So, with such an audience gathered here...
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did Linny do that?
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something.
Huh? You call that map?
I thought it was pretty...
huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of...
Performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss...
Just like that! She's gone! Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. You never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole...
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. So, now...
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny.
I just know a few. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestige.
But isn't the Opera House where...
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity.
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the...
Splendid. In that case, this is a magical item known as a magic...
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... I'm not sure exactly when it... It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the Nation of Justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then...
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings, but here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now...
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But we hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started as a magical item. These magic pockets have astonished...
Oh! Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day!
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give...
So you're the blonde traveler. Oh, a magic pock? Thanks. Please.
What's the hurry?
Huh? I don't want that thing. Life is all about living in the moment.
You should still take it.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that...
What's this? So you also
What? You mean...
No, I believe in the prophet. The story says that people once lived in the ocean, but as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed So, if you ask me...
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before.
All right, I'll take it.
Oh? You already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets.
So, you want to collect materials?
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need... What's the hurry?
use Hydro to collect romaritime flowers.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced. Maybe next time you'll feel.
No way. I'm in power saving.
Fine. Though the performance is.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine?
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her?
Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, watch her movements carefully.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps you two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries. All right, let's...
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might... Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should...
No, that was all. Oh, I can't... Anyway, I should be going.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by...
I saw the general direction she went.
Oh,
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it.
You're right. I have to admit that the thief was even... But at least we were able to get the stolen item.
what a slippery little thief. Guess things turned...
All right, let's put this...
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way...
This is an aqua bus. It allows people to travel, but it's pretty convenient. But the ride can become a little dull.
So you mean it's still boring, even when I'm riding?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just, besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of...
Guess that's what it's like to be an older...
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Oh, excuse me! Aren't you the great magician, Linny?
Hello. I don't believe...
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh?
It's an honor to meet you.
Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey? Oh amazing!
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I? Wow, today must be my day. Who knew I would end up on the...
So, Charlotte, what do you...
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle. Even if it's this... For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships. Or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for... That's fine and all, but what I'm really after is exclusive... Oh, I just remembered! I've been following...
You mean the serial disappearance?
That's right! These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably if I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked. And it's... Oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters...
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20... And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that but the scariest part is that to this, many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case. But shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen. Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case...
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear.
Please don't imagine that, Linny.
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
Well, I really enjoyed chatting.
Yeah, us as well.
I have an
Okay,
Bye now. Oh, be sure...
what a tough job. Always running around.
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home?
Sure, we would... La da 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 da.